For centuries, every civilization, every religion, and every culture has asked the same question. How will the world end? Is it nuclear war? A massive natural disaster? Or is it exactly as the Bible foretold, an ultimate day of judgment? When we carefully examine the signs of the end times mentioned in the Bible, one thing is clear. Many of these prophecies are happening right now. This is a wake-up call, a warning, a final chance to prepare before time runs out. Are you ready to hear the truth? Chapter 1. The Prophecies of the End. Times. The Bible contains hundreds of prophecies about the last days. But one of the most striking warnings comes directly from Jesus Christ himself in Matthew 24. Matthew 24, 6 through 8. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of birth pains. Stop and think. How many wars, earthquakes, floods, and plagues have we witnessed in just the past few decades? Wars are escalating across the world. Earthquakes and tsunamis are more frequent and powerful. Economic collapses are becoming global crises. Famine and food shortages are spreading. These are not coincidences. These are signs. Luke 21:25. There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Look at the climate disasters we are facing. Hurricanes, wildfires, floods, and extreme heat waves are increasing in intensity. Could these be warnings from God? Chapter 2. The Moral Decline of Humanity. The Bible also describes how humanity itself will change in the last days. 2 Timothy 3:1-5. In the last days, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Look at the modern world. Selfishness is at an all-time high. Violence and crime are increasing. Faith and morality are being rejected. Could this be the generation that the Bible warned about? Chapter 3. The Great Deception and the Rise of the Antichrist. The Bible warns that before the final judgment, a great deception will take place. 2 Thessalonians 2:9-10. The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with how Satan works. He will use all sorts of displays of power through signs and wonders that serve the lie, and all the ways that wickedness deceives those who are perishing. False prophets will rise. Governments and world leaders will push a false message of unity and peace, but behind the scenes, they will prepare the world for total control. Revelation 13:16-17. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark. Could modern digital currencies and biometric technology be leading us toward this prophecy? Chapter 4. How can we prepare? The most important question is, what can we do? Luke 21:36. Be always on the watch and pray that you may be able to escape all that is about to happen. The time is near, and we must choose a side. Now the question remains, are you ready?